Advantages and disadvantages of Web 3.0. Web 3.0 is often interpreted as a new dimension of the internet. It is in fact a technological improvement in the way computers display a website and its content. Nothing is ever perfect. Just as how there is no device that's 100% efficient, when there are advantages, more often than not, there are some disadvantages as well, and this holds true for Web 3.0. Advantages. The first one, improves data management. Management of data in websites is a complex process, as combining data from various structures requires knowledge of many applications, and in some cases the computer may or may not be able to understand some data. In such cases, it becomes very difficult to link data for obtaining the required input. This problem can be resolved to some extent with the adoption of semantic web, because it first describes the relationship between different sets of data, which makes it easier for the computer to understand the relationship and integrates them easily for obtaining the desired output. 2. Web 3.0 supports accessibility of mobile internet. Globally, the number of subscribers for mobile devices was likely to touch 4 billion by the end of 2008. The global mobile penetration rate was expected to touch 50% during the same period. However, with the advent of 3G technologies, which facilitate easy access of internet in the mobile devices, this figure is likely to touch the rate of 60%. Hence, the demand is likely to be increased for Web 3.0 because of its superior quality. It is expected to play a very important role in enhancing the accessibility of the internet through mobile devices. 3. Web 3.0 stimulates creativity and innovation. The main point in Web 3.0 is the flexibility of linking different databases. The information and knowledge data sets can be utilized equally by the systems as well as the human beings, thereby enhancing their efficiency. This encourages innovation process, which in turn help in the generation of ideas. 4. Web 3.0 encourages factor of globalization phenomena. Web 3.0 aims at building standardizing various data structures through a common programming language known as Resource Description Framework. This is the standard model for exchanging data on the web. RDF is written in XML, which facilitates easy exchange of information among different systems. This breaks the barriers bandwidth, poor display of web on mobile devices, etc. 5. Web 3.0 helps to organize collaboration in social web. Nowadays, most people have registered themselves with the various social networking sites. Many weblogs have emerged as a part of those sites. By Web 3.0, the information available can be linked through RDF. This process helps in creating a list of conversations across blogs and mailing lists. With Web 3.0, the users can experience a totally novel form of internet because it can be accessed on different devices. It also offers a rich application tier with more logic. 6. Data accessibility. A huge benefit of Web 3.0 is a move towards being able to access data from anywhere. This is mainly being driven by the heavy usage of smartphones and cloud applications. The idea here is to make sure that the user can access as much data as possible from anywhere, not just their home. Technology is trying to expand this idea in ways that allow TVs to pick up on user data and allowing smartphones to access data on your computer. Challenges or disadvantages. Semantic web faces several challenging issues too, like 1. Vastness. The World Wide Web contains many billions of pages. Redundancy in data may occur which has not yet been able to eliminate all semantically duplicated terms. Second, vagueness. This arises from the vagueness of user queries, of concepts represented by content providers, of matching query terms to provider terms, and of trying to combine different knowledge bases with overlapping but subtly different concepts. 3. Inconsistency. These are logical contradictions which will inevitably arise during the development of large ontologies and when ontologies from separate sources are combined. 4. Deceit. This is when the producer of the information is intentionally misleading the consumer of the information. Ever since the invention of web in 1989 by Tim Berners-Lee, it continued to develop, and Web 3.0 is another step in this process. The main purpose of Web 3.0 is to extend the ability of application to maximize the benefits obtained from resources available from www community with the help of linked data, devices and people across the web. In a Web 3.0 world, the internet will be totally different to the users as the content and applications can easily be accessed at there, thus breaking away from the traditional format.